Okay, cheers. So here is how I prepared my annual report of activities. First of all, you have to have a Word document in which you have all of your constancias and every paper that you are going to submit to the system. This is probably the most difficult part, to have all the screenshots of your many different constancias. So I'm going to explain that later. But the first thing to know is that if you have everything in one single Word document, then it's going to be much easier, because once you have all of this, you just have to go here to File, Save a Copy, More Options. You change here the type of document that you want to save. I'm going to choose PDF, which I'm going to save, in this case, in Constancias. You can choose any other folder that you may have. So I already chose PDF. I'm going to click on Save. This is going to change from one computer to another. Not all computers have the same interface, but it should look quite similar to something as what you're looking at right now. I would expect most of you to have something here saying guardar como. The computer that I use is in English, and because of the version that I have, it says save a copy, but in many cases you should see something like guardar como. But the point is that you should be able to get to this particular screen where, instead of a Word document, you should click on PDF and then save, as I just did a moment ago. I'm going to cancel because I already sent this as a I already saved this as a PDF, which is already here. Once it's already saved to the folder that you chose, you already have your PDF, which I can show you here. It's going to open in a moment. So there it is. It is about to open. Just a second, just to show you how it turned out. I hit my payment check for personal reasons, but this is the result. You basically get this PDF where you have all of your different constancias in one single place. I'm going to close that. And so now the question is, how do you prepare this Word document? Once you have the Word document, everything is much easier, because as I just showed, you just have to save it as a PDF. But now the question is, how do you prepare all of these different screenshots, capturas de pantalla, of all of your documents that you want to have in one single place, in one single Word document? Because once you have everything in one single Word document, you can just save as a PDF. Okay, so how do you do this? First of all, you have to prepare beforehand all of your documents, either in one folder or several folders. I basically organized everything according to the different rubros that I saved in the system when I first logged into the official school's system of captura. So I have all these folders over here. For instance, what about actualización disciplinaria y pedagógica? I have a few constancias over here. For instance, I have these trayectorias docentes. So I have this diploma here. I'm going to open this as a PDF, because that's the way I received this. And you can see here that this is my constancia. And the thing now is, how do I take this PDF? How do I make this PDF available as an image, as a picture that I can paste, that I can copy paste onto my Word document? Well, the first thing is that you have to choose a size that is appropriate. In this case, I have it at 100%, so that I can see all of the first part of the constancia. Below there is a second part of this constancia, so I will need two different screenshots, two different capturas de pantalla. So I'm going to start with the first one, okay? So this varies from one computer to another one more time. In my case, I have to press FN and a button that I have in my computer, that is ENP. And you're going to see in a moment a slight, wait a second, change in the way that the computer is showing. Well, it's not working right now because I'm using OBS to record these videos. So anyway, the point is that you should have a button in your computer that says imprimir or something like that, imp. If you don't find any button that helps you to make a screenshot, then just type screenshot when you're looking for something in your computer. And you should find this herramienta de recortes or herramienta recortes. That also changes a little bit from one computer to another, but you should be able to find this tool in your computer. That's not the one I use because I do have that button that helps me take screenshots. If you already know how to take a screenshot in your computer, what I'm going to explain doesn't really matter very much. But if you don't know how to make a screenshot, this is probably going to be helpful for you. So please first locate where you have your herramienta de recortes. You click on that, and then you're taken here. Please move this somewhere that that doesn't come in the way. For instance, here on the right side, and then you click on new, and then you are given the option of what exactly it is that you want to screenshot. So in this case, I'm going to choose. I'm deliberately going to choose more than I should. So I get this screenshot. If I'm using this tool, herramienta de recortes or screenshot something, I'll have to choose a place where I want to save this first screenshot. So I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to name this one 1.1 or Annexo 1 or Annexo 2, or you decide what name you want to give to it. Just try to keep in mind how you're organizing your own documents. This is just an example. So I'm going to save this on the desktop. So if I go to my desktop, so it's already here. I have this here. You can see that I have my screenshot, my recorte, my captura de pantalla. I'm going to double click on it, and this is going to be open in this photos tool in my computer. And now I'm going to click here on edit and create, and then I click again on edit. So because I want to crop it, I want to cut it. So edit. I wait a little bit, and then I have these small little circles on the corners, which help me decide what I want to show and what I don't want to show. But I don't recommend using those corners. I recommend placing your cursor somewhere over here. You can see that I should have this double arrow, not the typical one with one single arrow, but with double arrow, and then I'm going to click it. And then I'm going to start cutting or cropping here, then below. I think the left part is just fine, the upper part is just fine, but I could, if I wanted to, eliminate whatever is unnecessary. When I am done, when I have finished doing this, I just click here, and then I click on save, and now the image doesn't have the unnecessary borders. It's a clean, so to say, screenshot, captura de pantalla. I'm going to close it. So it's already here. I already cut everything that I don't need. I'm going to press Ctrl C, Ctrl copy, and then I'm going to go to my Word document, and let's say that I want to add this to the end of my or anywhere in my Word document. Then I'm going to Ctrl V, I'm going to Ctrl paste. So there it is. I could write here above, I don't know, Annexo 03. I don't remember where we had to. I don't remember right now what number of Annexo is for diplomados. So I'm just typing here 03. If I go above, I should be able to tell you, which is rather irrelevant for what I'm trying to tell you, but just for the sake of clarity. That's Annexo, yeah, 003. So actually this is where I placed this screenshot, and below is the second screenshot that I prepared. How did I get this second screenshot? Well, I go again to my PDF document, and then I go below, and then once again I either use my screenshot button in my computer, if you already know where to find it, or if I don't, well, I type screenshot, and then I find this herramienta de recortes, and this opens, and I click new, and then I select the area, and this time I'm going to choose only what I need, and then I'm going to click on save. I'm going to save this on the desktop, and I'm going to name this 1.2. This is just an example. You can give your screenshots whatever name you prefer. I'm just giving a name. I'm just giving it whatever name comes to my mind right now. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to close this. I'm going to minimize everything to show you where my file is. It's already here. I'm going to double click on it because it's Annexo 1.2. Just a second. This should open in a moment. So because I was careful this time not to screenshot anything that I didn't need, this is already ready. But if I click here, just to show you in case you your screenshot has something that you would like to erase, remember, you go to edit, then you wait a little bit. Once you see these corners with these small circles, then you start cropping, you start cutting whatever you don't need. For instance, let's say that I don't want this part, and then I can just eliminate that part. Then I click here, I click save, and that's it. I already have my screenshot. I close it, I select it here, Control C, Control copy. I go back to my Word document. Let's go to the final part of this document that I have here, and I click here. I make sure that my typing section is already below. I Control paste or Control V, and there it is. I already have my second screenshot, in this case for this diplomado, which I am naming Annexo 003. What exactly you are going to type here, I don't know. I decided to type my name, my academy, my employee number, but I don't know. That's something that's up to you. I also decided to point out exactly which annexo or annexos I am including in every screenshot, but that's also up to you. You decide what exactly you wish to type. I frankly don't have any specific suggestion for that. I'm just trying to show you how to copy paste your screenshots to a Word document, because once you have all of your screenshots in one single Word document, then all you have to do is click on File, Guardar como, or Save a Copy. That changes a little bit from one computer to another. This also changes from one computer to another. Because I have OneDrive installed in my computer, this is the way it shows, but then you click on More Options, if it shows like it does in my computer. But most of you will probably go directly to this window that allows you to choose what kind of document you want to save this file as, and I'm going to choose PDF again, as I showed you before. It's in fact already here, so if I click save, it's going to tell me that there's already one document called like that. I'm going to click yes, because it doesn't really matter right now. This is just to show you how I prepared my own PDF for the annual report. In fact, by now you should you already probably got the point of how to do this. I'm just going to give one more example of how to paste your screenshots to a Word document, because that's probably the hardest part to carry out when you're trying to. So well, this opening in Google Chrome, that's really not a problem. The thing is that this is a PDF. I'm going to close this. The thing is that this is already saved in my folder here. The other thing you have to know is that if you do have a button, if you do know where your screenshots, if you use a button in your computer for screenshots, and you already know where your capturas de pantalla are. In this case, I have them here. I have this folder called captura de pantallas. So I have all these files here, which I only need to double click. For instance, here I can edit and create. I can edit and then just decide how much I want to cut or crop. I'm going to cancel because that's a screenshot of something else that doesn't really matter for what I'm explaining right now. I'm just trying to say that your screenshots could be are probably saved to a special folder, and that's where you have to find them and then crop them, cut whatever you want to cut or crop from your image. Because once you have your image cropped, you just copy and paste it in a Word document, and that's it. Of course, you organize everything. One final advice: whenever you're copying something, for instance, let's go to another page over here. Let's say that, so I already gave you this example of this diplomado screenshot, but let's open another document. For instance, what about I don't know, I have this other Constancia of Conceptos del Tutor. I'm going to open that here, and I have to choose the right zoom. So this is 200%, that's why it's not showing everything. I'm going to take that to 100%, and once it's already like this, I'm going to make a screenshot. So, well, right now, because I am recording this, I cannot take screenshots, but I can use my screenshot, my herramienta de recortes, and I click on new, and then I select whatever area is that I want to save. It's already there, and then I just have to choose a place where I want to save this file. I'm going to choose my desktop again. I'm going to call these Annexo 1.3, doesn't really matter whatever I'm calling this right now. So there it is. I'm going to close this. I'm going to minimize this, minimize, so that I can show you that it's already here. I double click on it and it is opens. I have this tool here that I can rotate, so there it is. This is how I want it. I close it, I double click on it, and you can see that it's already rotated so that it shows the way I think it should be shown. So once you already have these Constancia or screenshot of your Constancia like this, then you want to copy that file, and then you go to your Word document, and then you paste it. But then you gotta be careful with something. Whenever you are writing over here, like Annexo whatever, there's something that you should keep in mind, which is that where exactly, if you want to have control of where exactly your screenshot is showing. If I try to move this, I cannot move it. I'm trying to move this and I cannot move it anywhere. But there is a way that I can move it where I want to move it. If I click on it, you can see that on the right side there is this little icon which allows me to find the layout options. You can find this little icon also by right clicking. You use the right click of your mouse to deploy all of these options, and you should find here wrap text, and you should choose either behind text or in front of text. Either one of these is going to help you. I'm going to choose behind text, and so now that I've clicked on that, I can move my document. I can put it wherever I want to. If it's way too above, I can put it further below. If it's way too down my page, I can put it up. I can even force this to be really close to the word Annexo. So that's up to you. Once again, how many screenshots you decide to paste on every page, that's up to you. In my case, whenever I found Constancia that required, or that I considered would be better to include in one single page, I could do what I just showed you, so that I could place it where I could consider it was more helpful to have it. But that's up to you. That's up to you whether you use these wrap text. I only recommend this in case you really need to move your screenshot to a specific place on a page. If you're not having any issues with that, then don't listen to what I just explained. You don't really need to do that for every screenshot. Only whenever you need to move your screenshot anywhere. So that's basically it. I think the examples that I've given you should be enough. I have I did make a copy. I saved all of my screenshots here in one single folder. These are all my screenshots of the actualización disciplinar y pedagógica, saved in one single place where everything is already cut out, everything's already cropped. So I basically cropped everything first. I screenshotted. I made screenshots of everything first, and then I deleted whatever was unnecessary in the screenshot, and then I copy pasted everything in the Word document. And just to finish this video, I will remind you: File, guardar como, or save a copy. I'm not sure what exactly it will say in your computer. That changes from one machine to another. More options. But the window that you need is this one. This is the window that you need. Instead of Word document, you want to choose PDF, and then you choose the folder, you choose the name, and then you click on save. Because I already have a file that is named Anexo Sergio Sánchez Padilla. It's going to ask me whether I want to replace that one. I'm going to say yes, because it doesn't really matter. This is just a dummy file. There you have the what is it? Sand clock. Indicating that it is saving. Well, that also depends from one computer to another. Some computers take more time than others. And then, because of my settings, of the way my computer is designed, this is going to open in Google Chrome Explorer. But that doesn't really matter. Once you finish your PDF, it should be saved in the folder that you chose. In this case, I chose to have it here in my folder of Constancias 2019, 2020. That's up to you. The point is that you gotta have your PDF ready this way. My personal PDF was almost 7 megabytes. The limit is 10 megabytes. So if you have many more Constancias than I do, you might exceed that 10 megabytes. But how to compress PDF in a way that is less than 10 megabytes is another issue that I could gladly explain in another video. But I hope this was helpful for you to see how you can basically copy all of your screenshots in a single Word document. And then once you have done that, just save it as a PDF, and that's it. I think it's rather easy, I could say. But still, if you have any questions, if I omitted anything or I didn't explain anything clearly, just let me know so that I can prepare a second video. And well, that's it for now. I hope you finish this soon, dear teachers. See you later.